the most recent chapter of My Hero Academia, we get the continuation of the fight between Shigaraki and Endeavor. We see that Endeavor may not be able to kill Shigaraki. So, the question is, will Endeavor die in this fight? Yes, he will. It's very obvious that he will. But the real question is, whether or not Enji Todoroki will survive. Let's talk about it. Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy, Big Blue Drew 97 here to talk to you about whether or not Endeavor, or more specifically, Enji Todoroki will survive not just this fight with Shigaraki, but this war arc. And before I get into this video, I'd like to say subscribe to my channel. We're growing steadily but strongly, and if you enjoy this video, subscribe, like, comment, do all of that. And with that, let's get into the video. Now, when it comes to Enji Todoroki, he is the #1 hero with a lot, and I mean a lot, of baggage on his plate. He was a horrible father who abused his family. He neglected his children and possibly killed one of them on accident. Who could that possibly be? But more than that, he indirectly caused Shoto Todoroki to have that scar on his eye and put his wife in the hospital for mental abuse. And worst of all, his flaming facial hair is ugly and should be considered a felony. Enji Todoroki is a horrible person, but he is trying to change for the better and trying to repent for his actions. Enji Todoroki must repent, but does Endeavor need to as well? Are Endeavor and Enji Todoroki different personalities? In the world of My Hero Academia, and in comics in general, the hero and the secret identity can be seen as two different entities that share the same body. These two identities can be either very close to one another or very distinct. In the case of Spider-Man, Superman, and Batman, you have characters who have two distinct lives that rarely overlap. Spider-Man is Spider-Man and Peter Parker is Peter Parker. Superman is Superman and Clark Kent is Clark Kent. Batman is Batman. But Bruce Wayne is just a billionaire playboy philanthropist. This is similar to how Toshinori Yagi, aka All Might, who has his strong, brave, and smiling persona, and yet has his weak, sunken face persona. All Might has kept his secret until it was revealed to the world in the fight with All for One. This led to All Might, as well as Toshinori Yagi, to merge into one person, even though they have distinct personalities at first. This leads into the second form of having a shared identity of a hero and a person, in the similar vein of Iron Man, where you have Iron Man and then you have Tony Stark. Nothing really to say about that, it's just Tony Stark. But this is where most heroes, including Endeavor, fall into in the world of My Hero Academia. This means that the hero and the person are basically the same personality-wise, but are still seen as different entities. Endeavor has the same personality as Enji Todoroki, but when you see the hero Endeavor, you don't inherently think of his regular person as Enji. So since we know that Endeavor is the hero persona of Enji Todoroki, I will show you how Endeavor can die, but Enji Todoroki can still live. For starters, Endeavor has many, and I mean many, death flags on his head. The fact that he is going up against Shigaraki with a powered up decay quirk with One for All does not help his case. With this in mind, there are 3 ways that Endeavor can die and play a crucial role in the story, while Enji Todoroki could potentially still be alive. The first way that Endeavor can die is by having Shigaraki or Dabi Toya kill him. Wow, that was a weird cough. Either one has the possibility to kill Endeavor and have an impact on the story and the character. If Shigaraki killed Endeavor, this would be an inverse parallel to the fight between All for One and All Might, where the #1 hero defeats the villain and survives. The inverse parallel of that would be having the #1 hero Endeavor die and lose to the villain. lose to Shigaraki. This would seriously impact society as a whole and show how dangerous Shigaraki is, as well as leave an impact on Shoto. On the other hand, if Dabi kills Endeavor, there would still be the same impact on society and Shoto as Shigaraki, but there will also have a possible secondary impact on Shoto if Dabi is revealed to be Toya Todoroki. The death will also be the death of Enji Todoroki's physical body. If Endeavor is physically killed, then so is Enji Todoroki, since, they are the same person, but different identities. So when it comes to this idea of Endeavor's death, this shows that Enji Todoroki will die. And in my opinion, I do not think that this will be the case, and I place more possibility on the next two ways of Endeavor dying, allowing Enji Todoroki to live and play a more crucial part in the story so far. Another way that Endeavor can die is by taking away his quirk. The loss of a quirk does not inherently mean that the hero persona is dead, as seen with All Might, Mirio, and Ragdoll, but this can be seen as a symbolic death. The loss of Endeavor's quirk Hellfire would take away his ability to be a hero. Endeavor can have his quirk taken away by either All for One or the quirk erasing bullets. And we also have to remember that when it comes to quirks, there's the idea that your identity, your personality derives from your quirk. And if Endeavor were to lose his quirk, he would basically lose a part of him, lose a personality. And from my opinion, Hellfire is directly tied to Endeavor. So the loss of Hellfire would basically be the death of Endeavor. And if Endeavor no longer has his quirk, he can no longer act as a hero. If you cannot really act as a hero, then you're not really a hero and you're basically dead. In this scenario, Endeavor dies a symbolic death, leaving Enji Todoroki alone and quirkless until he is saved by another hero, either by Deku, Bakugo, or even possibly by his own son, Shoto Todoroki. Now, the final way, and probably the most impactful way that Endeavor could die, is if Enji Todoroki's past is revealed to the world. As far as we are aware, the past of Enji Todoroki is not revealed to the world. This makes sense if viewed from the idea of the family dynamic and how the secrets can hurt the family name. The horrible things that Enji Todoroki would harm the reputation of the hero Endeavor. If the secret of his past is revealed, then society will most likely turn against Endeavor and not support him as a hero. If a hero does not have that support from the society and its people, then they can't be proper heroes. This would once again lead to a symbolic death of Endeavor, but will leave Enji Todoroki alive to deal with the consequences of his actions and the ridicule from society. There are many ways that Endeavor can die, both literally and symbolically. Endeavor can die 3 times over by having his quirk stolen/erased, his secrets revealed, and then killed by a villain, and not necessarily in that order. But there is only really one way to kill Enji Todoroki: by the hands of a villain. Enji Todoroki is the man behind the hero named Endeavor. Even if Endeavor dies a symbolic death, Enji Todoroki can still live on to grow as a character and as a person and repent for how he treated his family. He can die trying to protect his family, to reach atonement, or live on as an example to the next generation of heroes. In the current fight between Endeavor and Shigaraki, I believe that he will die a symbolic death twice, one with his quirk being erased by the quirk erasing bullets, and another when his secret is revealed. But I believe that Enji Todoroki will survive, and he will live to be a mentor to the students while trying to reconnect with his family and continue down the path of redemption and atonement. He will grow as a character until his life is snuffed out, not as the hero Endeavor, but the father of Shoto Todoroki. So yeah, this is a different kind of video that I am making right now. I hopefully you enjoyed watching this video. I really did enjoy making, recording it, and doing all of that. So hopefully you will enjoy it as well. And if you like, comment, subscribe, it will know that you really like this video, and I could probably make a few more videos like this. I have a video in mind, the idea of who will survive between Eraserhead Aizawa and a present like a Yamada. That is a possible of the idea. So what do you guys think? Do you think that's a good idea? And if so, leave it in the comments below. And like I said, like, comment, subscribe, do all that cool jazz, and I'll catch you in the next video. Goodbye!